Did you know Michael Jackson's glove hid a secret? This iconic white glove was more than just a fashion statement. It played a significant role in the life of the king of pop. Michael Jackson suffered from vitiligo, a skin condition that causes patches of skin to lose their pigment. To conceal these changes, he often wore the glove, which became a signature element of his style. The glove skyrocketed to fame during his unforgettable moonwalk performance, capturing the hearts of millions around the world. Suddenly, this glittering accessory became synonymous with his electrifying dance moves and unforgettable music. In 2009, after Jackson's passing, the glove was auctioned for a staggering $50,000, underscoring its importance not only as a piece of clothing, but also as a piece of pop culture history. This dazzling glove represents more than just a style choice. It symbolizes Jackson's talent and resilience in the face of challenges. Can you think of another item that tells such a rich story? Believe it or not, Bayer invented aspirin in 1899. This innovative company started as a chemical manufacturer, but quickly made its mark in the world of medicine with the creation of this iconic painkiller. Aspirin revolutionized how we treat pain and inflammation, becoming a household name. But Bayer didn't stop there. They also played a crucial role in advancing healthcare by producing the first synthetic insulin. This breakthrough provided a lifeline for diabetes patients, allowing them to manage their condition more effectively. In addition, Bayer developed oral contraceptives, giving countless women more control over their reproductive health. These contributions not only showcase Bayer's commitment to improving lives, but also highlight the powerful intersection of chemistry and healthcare. It's fascinating to think how one company's innovations have shaped modern medicine and transformed everyday lives. So the next time you reach for aspirin, remember its remarkable journey and the many health advancements that followed. What other inventions have changed our lives in unexpected ways? You won't believe what's nearby, Pianca. Just a stone's throw away from this charming town are Montepulciano and Montalcino, two jewels of Tuscany known for their exceptional wines. Imagine strolling through picturesque landscapes dotted with medieval fortresses and lush olive groves, all while the scent of ripening grapes fills the air. Montepulciano is famed for its elegant Chianti wines, which have delighted palates around the world, while Montalcino boasts the prestigious Brunello di Montalcino, a favorite among wine connoisseurs. These towns offer more than just delightful drinks. They're steeped in history and culture. You can explore ancient walls and visit local vineyards where passionate winemakers share their secrets. Picture yourself enjoying a glass of Brunello while overlooking panoramic views of rolling hills, a true feast for both the eyes and taste buds. Whether you're a wine lover or just looking for a scenic getaway, the area surrounding Pianca invites you to dive into its rich heritage and stunning landscapes. Prepare to be amazed by dogs' emotional connections. Studies show that dogs display increased brain activity when interacting with their owners, which is quite fascinating. This heightened brain response is significantly greater than when they engage with strangers or even other dogs. It points to a deep emotional bond that mirrors how humans feel about their loved ones. Over the years, as dogs have been domesticated, they have developed a unique partnership with humans. This bond enhances their loyalty, making them not just pets, but cherished family members. The connection is also influenced by scent and behavior, as dogs learn to recognize their owners by smell and are influenced by their emotional cues. So next time your dog is wagging its tail to greet you, remember there's a lot more going on in their little brains than you might think. Isn't it wonderful how our furry friends connect with us? Discover the secret behind Chicago's iconic narrow streets. These winding roads have a fascinating history that reflects the city's political landscape and the experiences of its residents. The Chicago Historical Society highlights how these narrow streets were not just practical routes for transportation, they played a crucial role in forming the community's identity. As neighborhoods grew, the streets encouraged a sense of belonging among residents, fostering connections that still resonate today. Imagine walking down these quaint paths, where each corner holds stories of local gatherings, political movements, and everyday life over the decades. From immigrants seeking new homes to families building their futures, these streets have witnessed it all. So next time you stroll through Chicago, take a moment to appreciate how these narrow spaces have shaped the city's spirit and culture. What stories do you think they would tell if they could speak? This might surprise you. Slugs have one nose. Unlike many animals, slugs are unique with their single, simple nose, but their sense of smell is quite fascinating. Instead of having a conventional nose like humans, slugs have tentacle-like structures on their heads that serve as their main sensory organs. These tentacles, known as the cephalic tentacles, help slugs navigate their environment. When the slug extends its tentacles, it can detect chemicals in the air, helping it find food or avoid predators. The upper pair of tentacles typically helps with smelling, while the lower pair is primarily for sensing touch. This unusual arrangement allows slugs to thrive in their habitats, exploring damp, leafy areas where they can munch on decaying plants or fresh greens. So, next time you see a slug gliding along, remember it's using its one nose and keen senses to explore the world in its own special way. Is it really true that rabbits can hear so well? Their large, mobile ears truly set them apart in the animal kingdom. Unlike many animals, rabbits have ears that can rotate almost 270 degrees, allowing them to capture sounds from various directions without moving their bodies. This ability is essential for their survival, as it helps them detect potential predators lurking nearby. When a rabbit hears a sound, it can quickly pinpoint where it's coming from, even if the noise is faint. This keen sense of hearing, combined with their excellent eyesight, makes rabbits incredible at sensing danger. These features are not just impressive, but vital, enabling rabbits to thrive in the wild, where being aware of their surroundings can mean the difference between life and death. So the next time you see a rabbit twitching its ears, remember just how remarkable these furry creatures really are. Did you know about Africa's mighty Congo River? This incredible river stretches for about 4,700 kilometers, making it the second longest river on the continent. What sets the Congo apart is not just its length, but its vital importance to the ecosystems and communities along its banks. Meanwhile, Lake Victoria, which is the largest lake in Africa by area, covers approximately 6,800 square kilometers and is often referred to as the world's largest tropical lake. Shared by three countries, Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, this stunning lake is a crucial resource for millions of people, providing food, transport, and fresh water. Imagine the vibrant life around these bodies of water: bustling markets, fishing boats, and lush wildlife. As these waterways connect different cultures, they showcase the beauty and diversity of Africa's geography. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes our world and our lives? Ever thought about why honor matters in sports? In 2013, Indian wrestler Yogeshwar Dutt made headlines when he chose to decline an upgrade to an Olympic silver medal. This decision followed the news that the original gold medalist, a Russian athlete, tested positive for banned substances after his death. Instead of claiming a medal that technically belonged to him, Dutt wanted to show respect for the late athlete's family and their loss. By making this choice, he highlighted the importance of sportsmanship and ethics over personal gain. It wasn't just about winning. It was about recognizing the hard work and dedication that every athlete brings to the sport. Dutt's decision resonated beyond the wrestling mat, prompting discussions on integrity in athletics and how we view success. How often do we see such displays of honor in competitive environments? Nail growth varies wildly with the seasons. It might surprise you to learn that your nails actually grow faster in the summer than in the winter. This seasonal change is likely due to increased blood circulation that happens when temperatures rise. On average, fingernails grow about 1 1/8 inch per month, which is roughly double the speed of toenails, growing at about 1/16 inch per month. Think about it. Those warm, sunny days not only encourage outdoor activities, but also boost your body's ability to nourish your nails. During summer, our bodies tend to have improved circulation thanks to warmer weather, promoting healthy growth. This means while you're basking in the sun or enjoying summer sports, your nails are busy getting longer. Conversely, during the cold winter months, blood flow decreases, leading to slower nail growth. So next time you're admiring your nail length in the summer sun, remember it's more than just a good manicure. It's nature's seasonal rhythm at work. Have you noticed your nails changing with the seasons? Is it really true that mantises can swivel their heads? The praying mantis stands out as one of the most fascinating insects on our planet due to its remarkable ability to turn its head. Unlike most insects, which have fixed necks, the mantis can rotate its head nearly 180 degrees. This flexibility allows it to monitor its surroundings with precision, making it a highly effective predator. With their bulging eyes positioned on the sides of their heads, these skilled hunters can spot movement from a wide range of angles, ensuring they won't miss a meal. Whether it's a small bug or unsuspecting prey, the mantis uses its head-turning talent to track down its next meal. This unique adaptation not only highlights the mantis's hunting prowess, but also adds to its captivating behavior, showcasing how evolution shapes these incredible creatures in the wild. Who knew such a small insect could have such cool skills? Why exactly does Guapuri Beach amaze visitors? This unique beach in Asturias, Spain, is unlike any other, with its beautiful golden sands and stunning scenery. Located about 328 feet from the coast, Guapuri Beach is not your typical seaside spot. It features a fascinating natural phenomenon where saltwater flows through underground tunnels, coming from the nearby Cantabrian Sea. This gives the beach a serene and secluded feel, making it a perfect getaway for nature lovers and beach enthusiasts alike. The striking contrast of the golden sand against the turquoise waters creates a picturesque setting that's perfect for taking photos or simply soaking up the sun. Plus, with the sound of gentle waves lapping at the shore, visitors often find a deep sense of peace here. Whether you're exploring with friends or enjoying some time alone, Guapuri Beach offers a magical experience that draws people from all around the world. What if I told you elephants have a Swiss Army trunk? An elephant's trunk is one of nature's most extraordinary adaptations, functioning like a sophisticated multi-tool. This incredible appendage contains more than 40,000 individual muscles, making it both versatile and powerful. With no bones, it offers incredible flexibility, allowing elephants to lift heavy logs with ease, while also delicately extracting a single blade of grass. When swimming, the trunk acts as a snorkel, enabling elephants to breathe comfortably underwater. Communication is enhanced as well, with trunks serving as trumpets to convey sounds over long distances. Social bonding is evident as they gently stroke each other's faces with their trunks, showcasing their emotional intelligence. The tip of the trunk is particularly remarkable. It is sensitive enough to unwrap a peanut or clean a baby elephant's eyes. With a sense of smell that can detect water sources from several kilometers away, elephants rely on their trunks not just for nourishment, but also for survival and exploration. This single appendage effectively replaces numerous parts, exemplifying the wonders of evolution. Here's what actually happens when a slinky is dropped. During World War II, an unexpected twist of fate led to one of the most beloved toys of all time, the slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was focused on a spring-related project when, by chance, he accidentally dropped one of his prototypes. To his astonishment, rather than rolling away, the spring righted itself and landed upright. This little mishap sparked a brilliant idea. James recognized that, with some minor adjustments, his lively metal spring could be transformed into a delightful toy. In 1945, he and his wife, Betty James, introduced the slinky to the world. Its simple yet captivating design, coupled with the mesmerizing ability to walk downstairs, quickly captivated children and adults alike. As the slinky became a staple in American households, it gained fame through countless commercials and appearances in films, securing its place in popular culture. Even today, this twisty wonder continues to bring joy to new generations, reminding us that amazing inventions can spring from the most unexpected moments. Who knew that a drop spring could lead to so much happiness? This might surprise you. Languages without yes or no. In Latin and Irish, the concepts of affirmation and negation don't rely on the simple words we often use in English. Instead of saying a direct yes or no, Speakers use the context of a conversation to convey their agreement or disagreement. For instance, in an Irish conversation, one might simply repeat the verb of the question to indicate a positive response, like saying is in reply to someone asking if they are coming. This way of communicating highlights the richness and complexity of human language, showing that even simple concepts like agreement can be expressed in various creative ways. It also helps to deepen our understanding of how different cultures value context in speech. Isn't it fascinating how languages can differ so much in such fundamental aspects? Ever thought about why jersey numbers matter? When baseball legend Lou Gehrig stepped away from the game, his jersey number was retired in a tribute that had never been granted before. This remarkable honor emphasizes how Gehrig's impact stretched beyond statistics. He wasn't just a great player. His journey embodied resilience, showcasing strength through struggles, and ultimately, how to say goodbye with grace. Facing a battle with a severe illness, Gehrig became a symbol of courage and determination, inspiring countless fans and future players alike. His influence extends into the present, reminding us that sports are about more than just winning or losses. They tell stories of human spirit and connection. Gehrig's legacy continues to inspire, prompting us to ask ourselves what we can learn from athletes who handle challenges with such dignity. Isn't it fascinating how a number can carry so much weight in sports history? Prepare to be amazed by your brain's night activity. While many of us think of the brain as a daytime powerhouse, studies reveal it often kicks into high gear at night. This surprising fact comes from research showing that when we're sleeping, our brains are busy processing information, organizing memories, and even solving problems. During the night, particularly during REM sleep, the brain exhibits high levels of activity, much like when we're awake. This nighttime engagement plays a crucial role in learning, creativity, and emotional health. So if you've ever woken up feeling ready to tackle a challenge, it could be because your brain was hard at work while you were dreaming. Interestingly, this means that our best ideas might come not from the hustle of the day, but the quiet of the night. What can you do with this newfound knowledge? Guess what really drives that shiny lemon look? It turns out the glossy shine we admire on lemons isn't just from nature, but often from an unlikely source: shellac. This resin is harvested from the secretions of tiny insects known as lac-bugs. While shellac is FDA approved and safe to eat, many people feel a bit squeamish at the thought of bug-derived polish on their favorite citrus fruits. This shiny coating helps lemons look fresh and appealing on store shelves, but it also raises questions about the processes behind our food. When we bite into a lemon, we often savor its zesty flavor and refreshing scent, but we may want to know more about what goes into making it look so good. Next time you grab a lemon in the grocery store, you'll think twice about that shiny surface. Are you ready to discover more surprising facts about your food? Prepare to be amazed by a ghost blimp mystery. In 1942, an eerie incident unfolded along the California coast when a U.S. Navy blimp mysteriously landed without its crew. This unusual occurrence left military officials baffled and sparked public curiosity. The blimp, part of a patrol operation during World War II, was designed to spot enemy submarines. However, when it touched down, there was no sign of the crew aboard. Despite extensive searches, neither the personnel nor any clues about their fate were ever discovered. This incident remains an unsolved mystery in aviation history. With only the blimp left behind, people began creating theories ranging from a tragic accident to wild tales of an alien abduction. The unexplained nature of the event has intrigued historians and enthusiasts alike, prompting continuous exploration and investigation even decades later. Could it be that the truth about what happened to those sailors has long been lost to time? Or do shadows of World War II still hold secrets we have yet to uncover? Here's a wild fact about Venus's climate. Venus, often referred to as Earth's mysterious twin, has a fascinating feature. It has no seasons. Unlike Earth, which tilts on its axis, Venus remains almost perfectly upright. This unique tilt, or lack thereof, means that all regions of Venus experience similar weather year-round. Forget about frigid winters or colorful autumns. On Venus, it's like an endless summer. The planet's thick atmosphere traps heat, creating scorching surface temperatures that can soar above 900 degrees Fahrenheit, about 475 degrees Celsius. This constant warmth leads to a harsh, stifling environment where sulfuric acid clouds swirl ominously. So, while Earth experiences beautiful seasonal changes, Venus's unchanging, sweltering climate makes it quite alien. Isn't it intriguing how such a close neighbor could be so different? This might surprise you. Lions roar from 5 miles away. Their impressive vocal ability showcases the strength and presence of these majestic big cats. When a lion roars, it's not just for show, it's a way of communicating with other lions across vast distances. Their roar can signal territory, call for mates, or warn rivals to back off. Imagine standing 5 miles from where a lion is roaring, feeling the deep vibrations of its powerful voice resonate through the air. This remarkable distance highlights not only their immense lung capacity, but also their role as apex predators in the wild. Lions usually roar at night or early morning, as these times allow their calls to travel further without interference from other noises. So next time you hear a lion's roar, remember it's a mighty call that carries through the plains, asserting its dominance and capturing the attention of everyone nearby. What if I told you email came before the internet? In fact, the invention of email dates back to the early 1970s, long before most people think about the web. Ray Tomlinson, a brilliant computer engineer, developed the very first form of electronic messaging while working on ARPANET, the precursor to the internet. He designed a system that allowed users on different machines to send messages to one another, paving the way for the communication methods we use today. But did you know he also began the trend of using the E symbol in email addresses? This simple yet effective solution helped distinguish a username from the computer name and has become a fundamental part of how we communicate online. Tomlinson's innovation made it possible for people to connect across vast distances, revolutionizing personal and business communication. Since then, email has evolved significantly. Yet that initial idea of sending a quick note is still at its core. Can you imagine a world without it? Turns out, the truth is that exercise keeps burning calories. After your workout, your body kicks into high gear to repair muscles, restore oxygen levels, and regulate energy. This recovery phase doesn't just happen immediately. It can continue for hours, even days after you've left the gym. When you engage in physical activity, whether it's lifting weights or running, your muscles experience tiny tears. As your body repairs these tears, it uses energy, meaning you're still burning calories even while you're resting. This calorie-burning effect is often referred to as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC. Simply put, the more intense your workout, the more calories you burn afterward. This is great news for fitness lovers because it shows that every minute spent exercising contributes to overall calorie burn and helps improve your fitness levels. So next time you finish a workout, remember, the benefits continue long after you've stopped. Let's uncover the truth about irritable male syndrome. Many people are surprised to learn that men can also experience a condition similar to premenstrual syndrome, PMS, and that's where irritable male syndrome, IMS, comes in. This syndrome encompasses emotional ups and downs, irritability, and mood swings that can affect men, especially during times of hormonal fluctuations. Like women experience changes in their mood and behavior leading up to their menstrual cycles, men may face their own variations of these symptoms. While society often focuses on the emotional aspects women endure, it's important to recognize that men can also feel overwhelmed or out of sorts. The hormonal changes in men, particularly related to testosterone levels, can lead to frustration, anxiety, and even fatigue. This means that understanding IMS is crucial for better emotional health, communication, and support in relationships. So next time you notice a man being unusually moody or irritable, could it be more than just stress or a bad day? Is it really true that okapis are giraffe relatives? Most people picture giraffes as tall, spotted animals. But here's a fascinating twist. The okapi, found in the dense rainforests of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is actually their closest living relative. You might think this unique creature, often mistaken for a zebra because of its striking striped legs, belongs to a completely different family. However, genetic studies reveal that, despite their differences in height and appearance, okapis and giraffes share a common ancestor. This mysterious animal, which can grow up to 5 feet tall at the shoulder, has a sleek body and long neck, helping it reach leaves in its forest home, while its stripes serve as camouflage against predators. Sadly, the okapi faces threats from habitat loss and poaching. Understanding their connection to giraffes helps highlight the importance of conservation efforts to protect this unique animal. Did you know lobsters have a unique way to battle? These fascinating creatures display intriguing social and territorial behaviors, especially in male competitions. When vying for territory or female attention, lobsters often engage in intense confrontations. A surprising twist in these battles is that lobsters possess bladders in their heads. During fights, they can squirt urine at their rivals. This isn't just some random act. It's a sophisticated form of communication. The urine contains chemical signals that reveal vital information about the sender, including their size, strength, and reproductive status. Imagine a tiny warrior sending out a message with every squirt. The chemical makeup of the urine can influence how the rival responds. It might decide whether to continue the fight or back down. This behavior demonstrates the complexity of social interactions among lobsters, showcasing that there's more to these crustaceans than meets the eye. Understanding how lobsters communicate sheds light on the hidden world of underwater life. Believe it or not, flamingos lose their pink color. When flamingo parents feed their chicks a special substance called crop milk, they actually sacrifice their beautiful pink pigments. This nutrient-rich milk, produced in the parents' crops, is essential for the chick's growth, but it comes at a cost. While nurturing their young, the adult flamingo's bright coloration fades, leaving them looking rather dull. However, once the chicks grow up and start feeding on their own, the parents can regain their strength and vibrant color. This fascinating transformation is a remarkable example of parental care in nature, showing how flamingos put their offspring's needs before their own. So, next time you see a flamingo, consider the hard work and sacrifices these lovely birds make for their little ones. Isn't that a striking reminder of the beauty of nature? Most people don't know this, but train rides can be magical. The Flåm Railway in Norway stands out as one of the most breathtaking train journeys in the world. This 12-mile railway line takes you from the picturesque village of Flåm, located at the end of a fjord, to Myrtle Station, which rises over 2,800 feet above sea level. As you ascend, prepare to be amazed by the stunning scenery unfolding outside your window. You'll encounter cascading waterfalls plunging down steep cliffs, lush green valleys that bloom with wildflowers in summer, and even snow-capped peaks in winter. Each season offers its own unique charm, making every ride a different experience. The journey seems to transcend time, allowing passengers to fully absorb the natural beauty surrounding them. Train enthusiasts and casual travelers alike find joy in this majestic route, as it connects breathtaking sights with the thrill of adventure. So why not seize the opportunity to hop aboard and immerse yourself in the splendor of Norway's landscapes? It's not merely transportation, it's a captivating journey through one of nature's masterpieces. Here's a wild fact about vodka's surprising origins. Vodka, the beloved spirit often enjoyed in cocktails, was once more famous for its medicinal qualities than its taste. Originating in Eastern Europe, this clear liquid was thought to cure a range of ailments, from digestive issues to even colds. In fact, medieval physicians frequently kept vodka on hand to treat their patients. They believed its alcoholic content could effectively sterilize wounds and provide warmth to the body. It was only later, particularly in the 20th century, that vodka started gaining traction as a popular drink in social settings, captivating the world with its smoothness. Today, vodka is enjoyed in various cocktails and celebrated for its versatility, but it's fascinating to think how it once served a very different purpose: healing rather than partying. Isn't it amazing how tastes and traditions can change over time? What if I told you kangaroos can't hop without their tails? These incredible creatures use their strong tails not just for balance, but also for propulsion. When a kangaroo hops, its tail acts like a third leg, keeping it stable and helping it launch itself into the air. If you were to lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, you'd find that it can't hop at all. This fascinating fact highlights how evolution has shaped the anatomy of these animals to support their unique way of moving. As they bounce through the Australian outback, their powerful legs and tails work together in perfect harmony. Without this tail, a kangaroo would struggle to maintain balance, making hopping nearly impossible. This adaptation shows how nature often fine-tunes body structures for specific needs, ensuring every aspect serves a purpose. So next time you see a kangaroo gracefully hopping along, remember just how important that tail really is to its remarkable agility. What if I told you reactance drives our rebellious side? This intriguing psychological phenomenon suggests that when people feel their freedoms are being limited, they often push back by breaking rules or resisting authority. Imagine being told you can't eat dessert before dinner. This restriction might make you want that chocolate cake even more. Reactance occurs because individuals value their autonomy and dislike feeling controlled. It can explain behaviors like teens sneaking out despite strict curfews, or employees opting to ignore new policies at work. The urge to reclaim our freedoms can be so powerful that it leads us to make choices that might not align with our best interests. Reactance is more than just a rebellious spirit. It's a natural response to perceived threats to our independence. Understanding this can help us navigate interactions with others more effectively. So next time you feel compelled to break a rule, ask yourself, are you experiencing reactance? Explore the largest church in the world. Why so empty? The Basilica of Our Lady of Peace, located in Ivory Coast, holds the title for the largest church on the planet, boasting an incredible capacity of 18,000 people. This impressive structure stands as a symbol of faith and architectural grandeur. However, despite its enormous size, regular services often attract only a few hundred worshippers. This raises the question of why such a magnificent space is rarely full. One reason could be the specific cultural practices and spiritual needs of the local community. Many people might prefer smaller, more intimate gatherings for worship instead of large assemblies. The church's grand design, while awe-inspiring, may sometimes feel overwhelming for everyday services. As a result, the Basilica of Our Lady of Peace serves not only as a place of worship, but also as a stunning landmark that showcases the architectural creativity of its time. Did you know Flintstones wasn't an instant hit? For 8 long weeks, the creators of the Flintstones faced rejection while trying to sell their groundbreaking idea. This innovative series, which many consider the first ever primetime animated program, wasn't immediately embraced by networks. Despite their challenges, the team believed in their vision of a modern Stone Age family navigating everyday life with humor and charm. Once it finally premiered in 1960, audiences fell in love with characters like Fred, Wilma, and their quirky neighborhood friends. The series quickly gained popularity, paving the way for future animated shows and proving that perseverance pays off. Today, The Flintstones is remembered as a classic, influencing countless animated programs that followed. So next time you watch an animated series, think about the hard work and determination it took to bring this iconic show to life. Guess what really drives BMW's electrified wingsuit? This incredible innovation lets users soar through the skies at jaw-dropping speeds of over 186 mph, giving them the feeling of flying like a superhero. The BMW wingsuit features electric wings that enhance the user's control and speed, allowing for an exhilarating experience. As pilots wear the suit, they can maneuver gracefully through the air, harnessing the power of advanced technology. Imagine gliding above the landscape, feeling the wind rush past, and experiencing the thrill of flight like never before. This futuristic design not only looks stunning, but also represents a significant leap in aerodynamics and engineering. With its cutting-edge features, the wingsuit is a perfect blend of adventure and innovation, pushing the boundaries of personal flight. Who wouldn't want to take to the skies in a suit that combines the magic of flight with BMW's legendary precision and style? Let's explore the surprising radioactivity of bananas. You might be amazed to learn that bananas, one of the world's favorite fruits, contain potassium, which has a tiny bit of radioactivity. This is due to a natural isotope of potassium called potassium-40. While the term radioactive often sounds alarming, the levels in bananas are extremely low and completely harmless. In fact, you'd need to eat a staggering amount, about 10,000 bananas in one sitting, to experience any harmful effects from the radiation. The human body actually relies on potassium to function properly, playing a key role in nerve signaling and muscle contraction. So next time you enjoy a banana, remember that it's not only delicious but also packed with nutrients, including vitamin C and fiber, while being slightly radioactive. This quirky trait highlights the fascinating ways in which nature works. Many foods contain small amounts of natural radioactivity, but they contribute to our daily health rather than posing a risk. Isn't it interesting how something so tasty can also be a tiny bit radioactive? Believe it or not, the emperor penguin is massive. This stunning bird holds the title of the tallest bird in the world, soaring to impressive heights of up to 1.2 meters, or about 4 feet tall. Imagine a bird that not only can stand tall, but also thrives in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Native to Antarctica, these remarkable birds are well adapted to survive extreme cold and fierce winds. Their thick layer of blubber and dense feathers keep them warm as they waddle across ice and snow. But size isn't all they have going for them. Emperor penguins are also known for their social behavior and incredible parenting skills. Males take turns warming their eggs while females hunt for food, showcasing a partnership that is rare in the animal kingdom. When it comes to their bustling colonies of thousands, the sight of these giant, elegant birds huddled together is truly breathtaking. So, are you ready to learn more about the fascinating life of the emperor penguin? This might surprise you. Figs need wasps to thrive. Figs are not just delicious fruits, they also rely on a fascinating partnership with fig wasps to reproduce. Pollination happens inside the fig, which actually houses tiny flowers within its fleshy structure. When a female fig wasp enters the fig through a small opening called the ostiole, she brings pollen from the fig where she was born. As she lays her eggs in some of the flowers, she unwittingly pollinates others. This mutual relationship is crucial. Without the wasps, many fig species would struggle to produce seeds and consequently, new figs. Once the larvae hatch and mature, the male wasps mate with females before dying inside the fruit. The newly fertilized females then emerge carrying pollen to find another fig, continuing the cycle that keeps both wasps and figs alive. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know deep-sea animals light up the ocean? Approximately 90% of these fascinating creatures are bioluminescent, which means they can produce their own light. This incredible adaptation helps them survive in the pitch-black depths of the ocean, where sunlight cannot reach. Animals like jellyfish and anglerfish use their glow in clever ways. Jellyfish may flash their light to confuse predators or lure in curious prey, while anglerfish sport a glowing lure that dangles in front of their mouths, tricking unsuspecting fish into getting too close. The dark ocean is like a canvas, and these glowing creatures are the artists, painting a surreal and enchanting underwater spectacle. As we explore deeper into ocean life, we continue to uncover secrets about these luminescent beings. Isn't it amazing how evolution shapes survival in such unique ways? This might surprise you. Anderson Cooper's bold start. After graduating from university, Anderson Cooper took a daring leap into the world of journalism. Known today for his insightful reporting, he didn't start with an easy path. To cover the students fighting for their rights in Myanmar, he created a false press card. At that time, Myanmar was under strict military rule, making it dangerous for journalists to report there. By taking this risk, Cooper not only defied the oppressive government, but also kicked off his exciting career in the media. His determination to tell the stories that mattered led him through war zones and onto the screens of millions. Can you imagine the pressure he felt, knowing he was breaking the law for a cause he believed in? This fearless choice showcased his passion for journalism and commitment to truth. Today, Cooper's journey serves as an inspiring example for aspiring journalists everywhere, reminding us of the lengths some go to shine a light on important stories. You might be shocked to learn that criminals can be justified. This intriguing question delves into the complex world of ethics and morality. Imagine a situation where someone commits a crime out of desperation, like stealing bread to feed their hungry family. Many people grapple with whether such actions can be morally justified, especially when they stem from dire circumstances. Philosophers have long debated this. Some believe that intent behind the act is crucial, suggesting that if the motivation is grounded in survival, it alters the moral landscape. This raises further questions. Should we consider the broader social context that led to the crime? In a society where inequality exists, can we hold individuals fully accountable for their actions? Engaging with these questions encourages us to examine our justice system critically and consider whether empathy should play a role in how we understand crime and punishment. Believe it or not, space boosts bacterial growth. Recent studies have shown that certain bacterial colonies, such as Astro E. coli, thrive in the unique environment of space, growing nearly twice as fast as their Earthbound relatives. This surprising discovery raises questions about how microgravity and radiation levels influence microbial life. In contrast, some strains like Salmonella become more virulent in space, meaning they can cause more serious infections than on our planet. This dual reaction makes space an intriguing laboratory for scientists seeking to understand bacteria better. As we prepare for longer missions to Mars or beyond, understanding these changes is crucial. We must ensure astronauts stay healthy while managing potential risks from the very organisms we often take for granted. So why does space change the behavior of bacteria? This is an exciting avenue of research that could revolutionize how we approach health in space travel. Did you know Pinot is Big Bird's cousin? In the Netherlands version of Sesame Street, a charming blue bird named Pinot takes the place of the beloved Big Bird. Pinot is not just a unique character, he's actually introduced as Big Bird's cousin, adding a delightful twist to the classic series. This playful choice underscores how different cultures adapt and personalize shows to resonate better with their audience. Pinot, with his bright blue feathers and friendly demeanor, brings joy to children in a way that feels familiar yet fresh. By weaving in family connections, the show creates a richer narrative that helps young viewers understand relationships in a fun environment. This innovative adaptation showcases how Sesame Street can bridge cultural gaps while maintaining its core messages of kindness and learning. Isn't it fascinating how a simple change can create a brand new character with a special connection to a childhood icon? Is it really true that Hammurabi shaped our laws? The Code of Hammurabi, created by the Babylonian king Hammurabi around 1754 BCE, is one of the earliest and most comprehensive written legal codes we know of. This remarkable document consists of 282 laws etched into a giant stone stele, covering nearly every aspect of society, from trade and property rights to family matters and punishments. Perhaps one of its most famous principles is lex talionis, or the law of retaliation, which suggests that a punishment should fit the crime. However, it's important to note that this principle didn't apply equally to everyone. The consequences of actions varied significantly depending on a person's social class. This ancient code not only governed daily life in Mesopotamia, but also laid the groundwork for legal systems in many cultures that followed, influencing the very idea of justice throughout history. How did such a simple idea of fairness grow into the complex laws we have today? Discover the magic of wooden coat hangers. Wooden coat hangers, especially those crafted from cedar wood, do more than just look good in your closet. They have a delightful fresh scent that not only adds aroma, but also helps keep your clothes smelling nice. Cedar is known for its natural ability to repel pests like moths, making it a smart choice for protecting your favorite garments. Plus, these hangers are built to last, providing the strength needed to hold heavy jackets without bending or breaking. In contrast to flimsy plastic alternatives, cedar hangers can easily support your wardrobe while looking stylish. With their durability and pest-repelling properties, they're an excellent investment for anyone looking to keep their closet fresh and organized. So why not elevate your clothing storage game with these charming and functional wooden hangers? Did you know that silver medalists feel regret? It might surprise you that many athletes who win silver medals often grapple with hidden disappointment. Despite their incredible achievement, standing just one step away from gold can become a source of stress and self-doubt. Instead of celebrating their victory, these athletes might focus on what went wrong or what they could have done differently to snatch that top spot. This mindset stems from a phenomenon called the silver medal syndrome, where the glory of a near win overshadows the joy of coming second. This mental struggle can affect not just their performance in future competitions, but also their overall happiness and satisfaction with their careers. Shouldn't we be more supportive of their incredible efforts, even when they don't take home gold? You won't believe the slippery ladder game in Japan. This hilarious TV game show invites contestants to climb a notoriously slippery ladder to grab an elusive envelope perched at the top. At first glance, the challenge seems like child's play, but the reality is far more chaotic. As contestants make their attempts, many experience a series of comical slips and dramatic falls, much to the delight of the watching audience. Some manage to gain a foothold near the top, only to lose their balance and slide back down unexpectedly. What makes this game so captivating is the mixture of determination and sheer unpredictability, as viewers cheer for their favorites while laughing at the absurdity of the situation. The show has become a staple of entertainment, showcasing not just physical skill, but also the resilience of the contestants who bravely try again after every tumble. With each attempt, the drama builds, leaving audiences on the edge of their seats. Who knew a simple ladder could lead to so much joy and laughter? Hard to believe, but Crash Bandicoot was made in a garage. In the 1990s, Andy Gavin and his team turned a cramped apartment into a creative powerhouse, bringing to life one of the most beloved video games in history. With no prior experience in game development, they relied on their curiosity and inventive spirit to craft a world filled with vibrant colors and challenging levels. Picture this: a team of passionate creators sweating it out in the sweltering heat without air conditioning, fueled by dreams and a relentless drive to succeed. They experimented with ideas, learned from their mistakes, and drew inspiration from various sources, all while juggling the pressures of a tight budget. Their hard work paid off when Crash Bandicoot burst onto the scene, capturing the hearts of players worldwide. This story of ingenuity and determination shows how big achievements can come from small beginnings. What famous inventions might be hiding in your home? Did you know Winston Churchill supported eugenics? Before World War I, Winston Churchill, a prominent advocate for democracy, held some surprisingly controversial beliefs. Despite his legacy as a fierce defender of individual rights, he endorsed the eugenics movement and even advocated for mass sterilization to improve societal genetics. This paradox adds depth to Churchill's character, illustrating the complexity of his views and the societal norms of his time. The eugenics movement aimed to selectively breed people in hopes of eliminating perceived genetic defects, which many thought would lead to a stronger society. While today we widely recognize the ethical concerns around these ideas, Churchill's involvement sheds light on how even influential leaders can have beliefs that starkly contrast with their public personas. His support for such a deeply flawed ideology challenges our understanding of historical figures and the moral frameworks that guide them. How do we reconcile these contradictions in leaders we admire? What if I told you Alcatraz inmates loved reading? On average, inmates at the infamous Alcatraz prison devoured between 75 to 100 books each year. This might surprise many who picture prison life as a harsh, grim reality devoid of intellectual pursuits. Yet the reading culture flourished within the walls of this once notorious facility. Books provided a way for inmates to escape their daily routines and immerse themselves in different worlds, whether through thrilling mysteries or profound literature. The library at Alcatraz offered a diverse selection, catering to various interests, from classic novels to educational texts. Reading not only helped keep their minds sharp, but also fostered a sense of community among inmates, as they often discussed the books they read. It's intriguing to think that amidst confinement, many found solace and growth through literature. What do you think influenced their strong reading habits? Did you know Japan turns booths into goldfish aquariums? It's a fascinating and colorful trend that brightens up the streets. Old telephone booths, which have become less common due to modern technology, are being reimagined into beautiful homes for goldfish. This clever use of space not only breathes life into these outdated structures, but also creates a whimsical attraction for locals and tourists alike. Each aquarium showcases vibrant fish darting through water, often accompanied by aquatic plants that enhance the visual appeal. This initiative reflects Japan's deep appreciation for nature and creativity, encouraging people to pause and appreciate their surroundings. Imagine strolling through a city and coming across a glistening booth filled with lively goldfish swimming around. These unique aquariums also serve as a reminder of the past, metamorphosing outdated technology into delightful art installations. What other surprising transformations can we expect in urban spaces? Here's a wild fact about space pens. Many people believe that NASA splurged on a fancy space pen, while the Russians went with simple pencils. The truth is much different. The space pen was actually invented by Paul Fisher, an American entrepreneur, and NASA purchased it for a mere $2.39 each, not millions. What made Fisher's invention truly remarkable was its unique design that allowed it to write in zero gravity, underwater, and in extreme temperatures ranging from 30 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Fisher's pressurized ink cartridge ensured that astronauts could rely on their writing tools under conditions that would defeat ordinary pens and pencils. This clever solution not only saved money but also improved functionality for space missions. So the next time you hear about the space pen, remember it's not just a fancy gadget. It's a testament to innovative thinking and practicality in the cosmos. Have you ever wondered about life in a fake village? In the Netherlands, there's a unique care home resembling a charming village, complete with imitation shops and restaurants designed specifically for elderly individuals with dementia. This innovative community allows residents to wander freely and interact in a safe, familiar environment. The village is crafted to evoke memories and encourage socialization, making life more enjoyable for those facing cognitive challenges. Instead of being confined to a traditional nursing home, residents can engage in everyday activities, like shopping or dining out, all within this bustling backdrop. This approach not only promotes independence, but also helps reduce anxiety among residents. By blending comfort with care, this Dutch village offers a refreshing perspective on how we support our aging loved ones. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can transform lives? Is it really true that caves can have jungles? You might be amazed to learn about Hang Son Doong in Vietnam, which holds the title of the world's largest cave by volume. This extraordinary cave is not just a hollow space filled with rock, it hosts its very own jungle. With sections soaring higher than skyscrapers, visitors are often awestruck by the scale and beauty of this underground marvel. Within its massive chambers, you'll find rivers flowing and even clouds forming, creating an environment unlike anything else on Earth. Imagine standing beneath a ceiling so high that it feels like you're outside under the sky. Stretching for miles, Hang Son Doong offers an adventure that combines nature's raw power with stunning biodiversity. Whether you're an avid explorer or a casual traveler, this cave invites you to discover an entirely different world hidden beneath the surface. Ready for an unforgettable journey? This might surprise you. Higher birthday death rates? Statistically, people are more likely to pass away on their birthday than on any other day of the year. Research suggests that this curious phenomenon could be linked to elevated emotional stress and the expectations people place on such special days. Birthdays are often considered a time for joy and celebration, yet they can also bring feelings of loneliness for some individuals. Additionally, health factors play a role. Many people with chronic conditions may be more vulnerable during emotionally charged times. In fact, a study highlighted in 2012 showed a significant spike in death rates on birthdays compared to other days. While this may sound unsettling, it's essential to remember that the overall chances of dying on any given day remain extremely low. So the next time you celebrate your birthday, keep in mind that it carries a bit more weight than just cake and candles. Let's uncover the truth about the tree lobster. The tree lobster, known as the mallybug, is not an actual lobster, but a fascinating and gigantic stick insect that can grow to the size of a human hand. Once thought to be extinct, This remarkable insect was rediscovered on Ball's Pyramid, a remote island near Australia, where it managed to survive against the odds. Conservationists quickly recognized the importance of protecting this unique species, leading to ambitious efforts aimed at preserving its dwindling population. The tree lobster's distinct appearance and size make it a captivating subject for researchers studying biodiversity and extinction. Thanks to these conservation efforts, the tree lobster has become a symbol of hope in the fight against extinction, showing how targeted action can bring back species once believed to be lost forever. Isn't it amazing how nature surprises us? Did you know the 428 Cobra jet was an accident? In the late 1960s, Ford engineers set out to design a standard 390 cubic inch V8 engine for their impressive lineup of muscle cars. However, a surprising manufacturing mix-up changed everything, resulting in the creation of the 428 Cobra jet, a powerful engine that would cement its status in automotive history. This hefty engine boasted enhanced horsepower and torque, allowing cars equipped with it to dominate drag racing tracks across America. Car enthusiasts soon recognized the 428 Cobra jet as a game-changer, making it a highly sought-after engine for speed and performance. What's fascinating is that what started as an unplanned mistake turned into one of Ford's most iconic engines, proving that sometimes accidents can lead to greatness. The legacy of the 428 Cobra jet continues to inspire car lovers and collectors even today. Did you know about the endangered northern Baldivus? This unique bird stands out with its striking, glossy black feathers adorned with beautiful green and purple highlights, while its bald red head adds to its remarkable appearance. Unfortunately, the northern Baldivus is classified as endangered, which means that its survival is threatened. Habitat destruction, climate change, and human interference play a significant role in its declining numbers. Conservation efforts are essential to protect this extraordinary species and ensure that future generations can marvel at its beauty. Organizations focused on wildlife preservation are working tirelessly to create protected habitats, educate the public, and promote sustainable practices that safeguard the northern Baldivus's environment. By supporting these initiatives, we can all contribute to saving this bird and its vibrant habitat. Every effort counts, whether it's spreading awareness or supporting conservation programs. So the next time you hear about the northern Baldivus, remember it's more than just a bird. It's a symbol of the urgent need for wildlife protection. Prepare to be amazed by transforming art. Sergei Kadinas is a talented artist who creates incredible portraits that change depending on where you stand. His stunning works reflect the passage of time through subtle shifts in facial expressions, making each viewing experience unique. As you walk around his pieces, you might notice a smile transform into a thoughtful gaze, or see a vibrant hue shift into a more muted tone. These transformations are not just visual tricks. They tell a story that evolves with your perspective. Kadinas highlights how art can engage not only the eyes but also the emotions, encouraging viewers to reflect on their own experiences and feelings. Each angle reveals a fresh layer of the narrative, enticing you to explore deeper meanings. So next time you're in front of a Kadinas artwork, remember to move around and see how the story unfolds in new and unexpected ways. Here's a wild fact about sheep's eyesight. Did you know that sheep have an incredible field of vision of around 300 degrees? This amazing trait comes from their unique eye placement on the sides of their heads. Unlike humans, who have their eyes positioned at the front, allowing for a narrower view, sheep can see almost all around them without needing to turn their heads much at all. This wide-angle sight is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it helps them spot predators from almost any direction. The only blind spot they have is directly behind them, but it's a small price to pay for such exceptional vision. So the next time you see a sheep grazing in a pasture, remember that they might be watching everything around them while appearing calm and relaxed. Why do galaxies spin every billion years? It might sound mind-boggling, but every galaxy, big or small, takes about 1 billion years to complete a single rotation. This incredible journey happens at different speeds depending on the size and mass of the galaxy. For instance, our Milky Way spins at an impressive rate, taking around 230 million years to finish one full turn. Imagine how vast and lonely space feels when you consider that every galaxy dances to the same cosmic rhythm, twirling gracefully through the universe. This rotation is driven by the galaxy's gravitational pull, which keeps everything from stars to dust in orbit. Scientists study these rotations to understand more about the universe's history and structure. We can learn about the dark matter influential in holding galaxies together as they spin. With each rotation, galaxies spark new star formations, providing a glimpse into the ongoing dance of the cosmos. So the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that there's a grand choreography happening far beyond what we can see. Guess what really drives spectacular meteor explosions? Bolides are no ordinary meteors. They shine exceptionally bright and can light up the night sky with a dazzling show. These amazing celestial phenomena often explode in a dramatic burst when they enter Earth's atmosphere. As they travel at incredible speeds, some bolides disintegrate and release energy equivalent to thousands of tons of TNT. This explosion creates a stunning flash and sometimes a sonic boom that can be heard over vast distances. Have you ever seen a shooting star? Well, a bolide is like a supercharged version of that. When you witness one, you're not just looking at space debris, you're experiencing a cosmic event that reminds us of the dynamic universe we live in. It's a thrilling combination of beauty and science, highlighting the incredible power of nature. So next time you gaze at a bright meteor streaking across the sky, just think, could it be a bolide? Is it really true that kangaroos start at the top? Newborn kangaroos have an incredible start to life, emerging from their mother's pouch in a position that makes descending almost a daring adventure. These tiny joeys, measuring just about an inch at birth, must quickly learn to adapt as they navigate the steep terrains of their Australian home. Instinct plays a vital role in their survival. Their natural behaviors guide them through the challenges of rocky slopes and uneven ground, helping them to bond with their mothers while exploring their environment. As they grow stronger, these young kangaroos begin to hop around, developing coordination and strength essential for their future life in the wild. This incredible journey not only showcases their resilience, but also highlights the fascinating ways animals adapt to their habitats. How do you think those little ones learn such skills so quickly? You might be shocked to learn that online privacy matters. NordVPN offers powerful encryption to keep your internet activities safe and secure. In our digital age, protecting your personal information is more important than ever, and with NordVPN, you can rest easy knowing your data is encrypted and your IP address is hidden. Imagine browsing your favorite websites or streaming shows without the fear of prying eyes watching your every move. With over 5,000 servers spread across more than 60 countries, NordVPN ensures that you have a fast and reliable connection no matter where you are in the world. This extensive network allows you to bypass geographic restrictions, giving you access to a vast amount of content. So why risk your privacy online when you can use NordVPN to safeguard your digital life? Start protecting your online self today. Did you know that Churchill Avenue crosses an airport runway? This fascinating feature in Gibraltar creates a rare intersection of road and sky. As vehicles travel down Churchill Avenue, they must pause whenever a plane is taking off or landing. This setup ensures the safety of both drivers and pilots, adding a unique twist to daily life in the area. Imagine driving along a busy road only to stop and watch an airplane zoom overhead. Locals and tourists alike have to be alert, as the road is closed temporarily for aircraft, making it a memorable experience. Traffic lights control this dance between cars and planes, making it essential for everyone to follow the rules. This unusual combination has even turned into a popular photo spot where visitors capture the remarkable moment of planes and vehicles sharing the same space. It's a prime example of how urban life interacts with aviation in an unexpected way. Believe it or not, Napoleon was shorter than you think. The debate over Napoleon Bonaparte's height has puzzled historians for years, often leading people to believe he was quite a short man. However, this confusion stems from differences in measurement systems used in France and Britain during his time. While the French reports listed Napoleon as 5 feet 2 inches tall, that measurement was in French feet, which are longer than British feet. When converted, he stood at about 5 feet 6 inches, average for his era. This ongoing discussion illustrates how politics and national pride can shape historical narratives. Both the British and French played a role in painting Napoleon's image, emphasizing or downplaying facts for their own agendas. The result? A lasting myth around his height that captivates our imagination even today. How many other historical figures have similar mysteries surrounding them? Have you ever wondered why bacteria are so important? The human body is a bustling metropolis filled with trillions of microorganisms known as microbiota, outnumbering our own human cells. These tiny creatures live mainly in our guts, and they play vital roles in our health. For instance, they help us digest food by breaking down complex carbohydrates and synthesizing essential nutrients. Beyond digestion, our microbiota also battle harmful pathogens, supporting our immune system and keeping us healthy. This intricate community works seamlessly. It even influences our mood and mental well-being. With science revealing more every day, understanding this relationship between humans and their microbiota has never been more crucial. Maintaining a healthy balance of these microorganisms through a balanced diet rich in fiber and probiotics may enhance our overall well-being. So next time you think about health, remember those tiny allies inside you. What if I told you about the Murder Castle? This chilling nickname belonged to the hotel built by H.H. Holmes, often considered America's first serial killer. In the late 1800s, Holmes crafted a truly unsettling establishment in Chicago, designed to lure unsuspecting victims under the guise of a luxurious stay. Guests would check in, unaware of the hidden dangers lurking behind the walls. The hotel boasted trapdoors, secret passageways, and even soundproof rooms, allowing Holmes to carry out his horrific acts without raising alarms. It's estimated that many of his victims disappeared without a trace, making the very name Murder Castle synonymous with fear. As tales of his crimes spread, they shocked a nation that had never seen such brutality. Today, the story of H.H. Holmes serves as a chilling reminder of how deception can hide in plain sight. What dark secrets might still be hidden in our own neighborhoods? You won't believe this about paper money. The introduction of paper currency transformed trade, especially along the famous Silk Road, where merchants exchanged silk, spices, and precious goods. Before paper money, people relied heavily on coins or barter systems, which made large transactions tricky and often cumbersome. With the use of paper notes, trading became simpler and faster, allowing for big deals without the need to weigh and count coins. However, this shift wasn't without challenges. Relying on paper instead of tangible assets raised questions about trust and value. What happens if the notes lose their worth or get counterfeited? As trade expanded and economies grew, managing this new monetary system became crucial. People had to navigate the balance of supply and demand, ensuring their paper currency was accepted everywhere. So while paper money made trading easier, it also opened up a world of new complexities. You won't believe this about Stephen Colbert. In a bid to combat stereotypes about intelligence in South Carolina, this witty political humorist took an unexpected route. Colbert, known for his sharp satire and clever commentary, observed that studies often painted his home region in a negative light, suggesting folks there weren't as bright as people from other parts of the country. To turn the tables on this misconception, he decided to master the speech patterns of famous television presenters. By imitating their styles, he not only sharpened his own comedic delivery, but also highlighted the absurdity of the stereotypes. This clever approach showcases how humor can be both entertaining and educational, challenging perceptions that might not align with reality. So, next time you tune into Colbert's show, remember that beneath the laughter lies a powerful message about understanding and embracing regional identities. Did you know that gorillas are master gas producers? These fascinating giants are often seen munching on leafy greens and fibrous plants, which makes up a large part of their diet. This high-fiber intake is essential for their health, as it helps them digest the tough plant material effectively. However, it also leads to a common and funny outcome. Gorillas frequently pass gas. Their digestive system breaks down the fiber, producing gas as a byproduct. While this might seem embarrassing to some humans, for gorillas, it's just a normal part of being a plant eater. It's also a reminder of how unique and complex their biology is. So next time you see a video of a gorilla, remember that behind that big, strong exterior lies a funny truth about their diet. Have you ever thought about the surprising things our animal friends deal with in their daily lives? Let's uncover the truth about Boris Yeltsin's fingers. Did you know that the former Russian president, Boris Yeltsin, had a fascinating and painful childhood experience? As a teenager, Yeltsin lost 2.5 fingers on his left hand while trying to open a grenade. This incident occurred during his youth in the Urals, where he grew up in a challenging environment filled with rough and tumble adventures. While it may seem like a bizarre accident, it shaped his character and resilience, traits that would later influence his political career. Despite this injury, Yeltsin went on to become a key figure in Russia's history, instrumental in the country's transition from communism to democracy. His experiences remind us that even the most unexpected events can have a lasting impact, guiding us toward our future paths. How did this injury affect his leadership style and decision-making later in life? Here's a wild fact about cholesterol in your brain. Recent research has flipped the script on the idea that cholesterol is always harmful. Surprisingly, 25% of the cholesterol in your body resides in your brain. This isn't just some insignificant detail. Cholesterol is essential for many critical functions. It helps maintain the strength and flexibility of cell membranes, allowing brain cells to communicate effectively. Plus, cholesterol acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your brain from damage caused by harmful molecules. But that's not all. Cholesterol also plays a vital role in producing hormones like estrogen and testosterone, which are crucial for various bodily functions. This new understanding invites us to rethink our relationship with cholesterol, shedding light on its importance rather than just labeling it as the bad guy. Can you believe that something often viewed as a villain has such a heroic role in our brains? Is it really true that beauty can change your eyes? When people encounter something visually stunning, like a crush or an appealing dish, their pupils often expand noticeably. This fascinating physiological response reflects our attraction and appreciation for what we see. Scientists refer to this reaction as pupillary dilation, and it occurs because the muscles controlling the pupils react to emotional stimuli. Whether it's a gorgeous sunset, a sumptuous meal, or someone who catches our eye, this involuntary change in our body reveals a lot about our feelings. The expansion of our pupils signifies excitement and interest, essentially acting as a window to our emotions. So next time you find yourself captivated by something beautiful, pay attention to your eyes. Your pupils might just be giving away your feelings. Let's uncover the truth about the continental pole of inaccessibility. This fascinating spot is the furthest point from any ocean on Earth, making it a geographical enigma. Located in the desolate Jialintun Desert of China, the continental pole sits around 2,245 kilometers from the nearest coast. Imagine being so far from the ocean that there's no surf or salty breeze in sight. This extreme distance shows just how vast our planet is and highlights the varied landscapes we have, from towering mountains to barren deserts. The Jialintun Desert itself is a less traveled part of China, filled with unique flora and fauna adapted to its harsh conditions. Visiting such an isolated place might be a challenge, but for adventurers and geography enthusiasts, it's a fascinating destination that sparks curiosity about Earth's diverse environments. So, what other hidden gems might our planet hold? Discover the secrets of the Book of Kells. This renowned illuminated manuscript is housed at Trinity College Library in Dublin, a treasure trove of knowledge since its establishment in 1592. The Book of Kells is famous for its intricate artwork and vibrant colors, showcasing the incredible craftsmanship of medieval monks. As you explore the library, you'll encounter over 6 million books, making it one of the largest collections in the world. One standout feature is the Long Room, which boasts towering shelves filled with ancient texts and stunning marble busts of great scholars. This breathtaking space feels like stepping back in time, inspiring countless visitors seeking to connect with history and literature. Whether you're an avid reader or just curious, the library's rare artifacts and the beauty of the Book of Kells are sure to leave you fascinated. What will you discover in this incredible literary haven? Let's uncover the truth about our lungs. Did you know the average person inhales enough air in their lifetime to fill 2 hot air balloons? This fascinating fact highlights the remarkable capacity of human lungs. Each minute, a resting adult breathes in about 6 to 10 liters of air, which adds up to a staggering 370 million liters over an entire lifetime. Imagine what that looks like. 2 large hot air balloons floating high in the sky, all thanks to our lungs' amazing ability to process air. Every puff we take not only helps us get the oxygen we need to survive, but also removes carbon dioxide, a waste product our body produces. Just think about all the moments we've shared with friends and family under the open sky, breathing in the fresh air. Our lungs work tirelessly, so it's no wonder they are often compared to balloons, a perfect analogy for their size and function. How cool is that? Guess what really drives Leah Schuttkever's burrito record? Holding the Guinness World Record for devouring a burrito in under 33 seconds, Leah has amazed many with her incredible speed-eating skills. Imagine biting into a hefty burrito stuffed with beans, rice, and all the fixings, and finishing it quicker than most people can even say, delicious. This record isn't just about shoveling food down your throat. It requires agility, strategy, and a lot of practice. Leah has spent countless hours perfecting her technique, from choosing the right size burrito to mastering the art of chewing and swallowing efficiently. Her achievement inspires others and makes them wonder if they could break a record too. Speed eating can be a fun and competitive sport, but it comes with its challenges and risks. So, are you up for a burrito challenge after hearing Leah's story? Incredible tale of the SS Great Britain. The SS Great Britain made history as the first iron steamer to successfully cross the ocean, marking a groundbreaking achievement in engineering. Built in 1843 by Isambard Kingdom Brunel, this magnificent vessel showcased a shift from traditional wooden ships powered by sails to the more advanced steam-powered design. Its iron hull and innovative propeller made it faster and more reliable, enabling it to navigate the treacherous waters of the Atlantic like never before. When it embarked on its first transatlantic voyage in 1845, it challenged the very limits of maritime technology at the time. People were amazed to see a ship that didn't rely on the wind, which often dictated travel time and conditions. The success of the SS Great Britain opened up new possibilities for ocean travel and trade, influencing ship design for generations. It was a true marvel of the Victorian era, transforming the way we think about transportation across oceans. What do you think this breakthrough meant for the future of travel? Prepare to be amazed by Kerala's red rain phenomenon. In 2001, the residents of Kerala, India, were startled when a strange crimson rain fell from the sky, staining streets, houses, and everything it touched. This bizarre event led to a flurry of questions and inquiries. Scientists quickly rushed to investigate this unusual phenomenon. When they studied the rain, they found something extraordinary: biological cells in the droplets. These cells didn't match any known organisms on Earth, perplexing researchers. Some speculated that the cells might have originated from a meteor or even an extraterrestrial source, while others believed they were a type of freshwater algae. This mystery has kept scientists on their toes for years, pushing them to explore the boundaries of what we know about life on our planet and beyond. What could this fascinating event teach us about the mysteries of nature? Prepare to be amazed by patience and fortitude. These 2 magnificent stone lions proudly stand guard in front of the New York Public Library, representing more than just impressive artistry. Named by Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia, during the challenging days of the Great Depression, patience symbolizes the calm endurance needed to weather tough times, while fortitude embodies the courage to push through difficulties. Together, these lions have become iconic symbols of resilience for New Yorkers and visitors alike. They've graced countless films, photographs, and stories, making them recognizable far beyond the library's steps. Every day, tourists and locals stop to take pictures with these majestic creatures, embracing the connection between the city's rich history and its vibrant present. So next time you see these lions, remember the strength and determination they represent, qualities that continue to inspire us today. Prepare to be amazed by Muscle Barbie's strength. Julia Vines, a Russian weightlifter, is known for her extraordinary feats in the gym, proving that strength comes in all shapes and sizes. Despite her delicate appearance, she has smashed stereotypes about women in sports. With a blend of dedication and hard work, Julia has become a powerhouse in weightlifting, showcasing incredible lifts that leave audiences in awe. She trains rigorously, focusing on building muscle and enhancing her technique, demonstrating that anyone can break through societal norms. By embracing her femininity while displaying raw power, Julia inspires young women everywhere to chase their dreams without fear of judgment. Whether she's lifting heavy weights or sharing her journey on social media, she sends a bold message. Strength and beauty are not mutually exclusive. Can you imagine the strength behind that smile? Guess what really drives Missouri's literary spirit? The influence of Mark Twain, one of America's greatest authors, is strong in this state. Born Samuel Clemens, Twain grew up in the charming town of Hannibal, Missouri, which became the backdrop for his beloved characters, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. These adventures, filled with friendship and mischief, reflect the essence of Twain's own childhood experiences along the Mississippi River. Today, literary enthusiasts flock to Missouri to immerse themselves in Twain's world. Visitors can explore his childhood home, visit museums dedicated to his life, and take part in events celebrating his works. This rich literary heritage not only honors Twain's legacy, but also highlights Missouri's role in American literature. Whether you're reading his classic novels under a shady tree or strolling through Hannibal's historic streets, the spirit of Mark Twain lives on, captivating the hearts of new generations. Is it really true that cows can see nearly all around? Absolutely. Cows have an impressive, nearly 160-degree field of vision thanks to their large panoramic eyes. This unique eye structure allows them to spot predators and other objects in almost every direction without the need to turn their heads. While they have a small blind spot directly in front of their noses and behind their backs, their wide-ranging view helps them stay alert in the pasture. This ability is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it enhances their awareness of their environment. Interestingly, cows can also detect motion better than humans, giving them a keen sense of movement, which adds to their safety. This incredible vision means that while they might be peaceful grazers, they are also well-equipped to notice anything unusual around them. Isn't it fascinating how these gentle giants use their sight to navigate their world? Frogs can freeze and still survive the winter. Many people might think that freezing would be the end for any living creature, but not for frogs. These remarkable amphibians have developed a fascinating survival strategy. During the cold months, frogs can hibernate underwater, staying in a state of suspended animation. Some species, like the wood frog, can even tolerate being frozen solid. When temperatures drop, their bodies slow down, and they turn to natural antifreeze, allowing them to endure icy conditions without losing vital functions. This remarkable ability means that as winter comes to an end and the ice melts, these frogs can thaw out and return to their active lives. They emerge from their watery hibernation just in time to catch the first spring insects. Such adaptations showcase the wonders of nature and highlight how different creatures evolve unique ways to survive harsh environments. So next time you see a frog, remember that it might just be a little winter warrior, ready to hop back into action. Did you know San Francisco hosted a major celebration in 1915? This exciting event, known as the Panama Pacific Exposition, marked a triumphant moment in history, celebrating the completion of the Panama Canal. This engineering marvel revolutionized shipping and trade by connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, drastically reducing the travel time for vessels. The exposition, which ran from February to December 1915, showcased the progress and innovation of the time. Attendees marveled at elaborate pavilions, art displays, and technological innovations from around the world. It wasn't just a fair, it was a grand celebration of peace, progress, and the possibilities of the modern age, following the devastation of the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. The event attracted over 19 million visitors, captivating them with stunning architecture and unforgettable performances. The Panama Pacific Exposition didn't just honor the canal's completion, it symbolized a turning point in global commerce and culture. Today, remnants of this significant event, such as the Palace of Fine Arts, remind us of that pivotal time. What do you think the world would be like without the Panama Canal? Prepare to be amazed by the giant IC-111. This remarkable galaxy is approximately 6 million years old, making it a true behemoth in the universe. IC-111 is not just any galaxy, it's a staggering 60 times larger than our own Milky Way and 2,000 times more massive. Imagine a sprawling cosmic structure containing billions of stars, planets, and celestial wonders, all packed into its vast expanse. This colossal size allows IC-111 to host an extraordinary array of formations and phenomena, showcasing the beauty and complexity of the universe. While the Milky Way might feel grand with its spiral arms, IC-111 stretches across an immense space that invites endless curiosity. Such immense galaxies teach us about the dynamics of the cosmos and the evolution of structures in space. So, what else might we discover about this giant as we explore the universe further? Discover the shocking size of Bingham Canyon Mine. This massive excavation site in Utah is not just big, it's a jaw-dropping marvel of engineering and nature. Stretching over 1 kilometer deep and 4 kilometers wide, Bingham Canyon is the largest open-pit copper mine in the world. When you look at it, you might think a giant spoon has scooped a giant chunk out of the earth. This impressive size allows mining companies to extract copper, gold, and other precious metals, providing vital resources for everyday products, from electrical wiring to electronics. The mine is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and plays a significant role in Utah's economy, employing thousands of workers. However, creating such a vast excavation also raises questions about environmental impacts and sustainability. How do we balance resource extraction with preserving our planet's beauty? Did you know that Nick Garnier climbed under the Eiffel Tower? In an incredible display of skill and bravery, this French climber ascended a staggering 360 feet beneath the iconic landmark in only 18 minutes. This feat not only highlights Garnier's exceptional climbing technique, but also his impressive physical endurance. Climbing under such a historically significant structure adds an exhilarating twist to the usual climbing stories we hear. Imagine scaling a vertical surface located in one of the most famous cities in the world. Each minute of the climb was probably filled with a mix of exhilaration and adrenaline, pushing him to tap into his inner strength and focus. The Eiffel Tower, a classic symbol of Paris, served as both a backdrop and a challenge, making Garnier's achievement even more remarkable. What do you think motivates climbers like Nick to take on such daring challenges? Did you know cherries can taste different based on variety? This delightful fruit is truly unique. Cherries are the only fruit that can transform their flavor depending on their variety and the climate where they grow. For instance, sweet cherries like Bing and Rainier are known for their juicy, sweet taste. These cherries thrive in warmer climates, soaking up sunshine, which helps amplify their natural sugars. On the flip side, we've got sour cherries, such as Montmorency, which possess a tangy flavor profile. These cherries typically flourish in cooler areas, where the climate can enhance their tartness. The fascinating thing is that the many cherry varieties can produce vastly different taste experiences, offering a range that goes from sugary sweetness to sharp tartness. This is why you'll find sweet cherries in desserts, and sour cherries often used in pies or preserves. So next time you savor cherries, think about the incredible journey they undertook to produce such varied flavors. Believe it or not, the Bermuda Triangle mystifies travelers. This infamous area, nestled between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the source of countless tales about mysterious ship and plane disappearances. Over the years, sailors and aviators alike have reported strange occurrences that seem to defy explanation. Some claim that navigational instruments go haywire, while others speak of sudden storms appearing out of nowhere. Despite the allure of these stories, researchers point out that the Bermuda Triangle is a region like any other, with its share of natural hazards. In fact, heavy traffic in this area means that incidents are statistically likely. Yet the legends surrounding the triangle persist, fueled by dramatic accounts and the human love for mystery. Movies and books often portray it as a place where the laws of physics don't apply. This combination of real-life dangers and spooky tales keeps the fascination alive. What do you think really happens in the Bermuda Triangle? Can you imagine that babies can potty train early? Elimination communication is an intriguing parenting method that helps parents and caregivers understand their baby's signals when it's time to relieve themselves. Instead of using diapers, this technique encourages you to observe your little one's natural cues, like fidgeting or facial expressions, which indicate they need to go. By responding to these signs, parents can help their babies use a toilet or potty, making the transition away from diapers smoother and often quicker. This method taps into the innate communication between a parent and child, creating a bond while also reducing environmental waste from disposable diapers. It may seem challenging at first, but many parents find joy in their baby's progress and independence as they learn to communicate their needs effectively. Could this be a game changer in early parenting? Did you know that a scooter can climb trees fast? In Mangaluru, India, Ganapathy Bhatt created a game-changing palm tree climbing scooter that is transforming the way betel nut is harvested. This innovative device allows users to scale palm trees up to 65 feet tall in just 5 seconds. Traditionally, harvesting betel nut required significant physical effort and time, with farmers relying on ladders and sometimes risky climbing techniques. Bhatt's scooter not only speeds up the process, but also increases safety by minimizing the risks associated with manual climbing. With the palm tree climbing scooter, farmers can now achieve more in less time, boosting productivity and reducing the strain on their bodies. This clever invention represents the power of innovation to improve daily life, especially in agricultural communities. Could this be the future of tree harvesting everywhere? Uncover the story behind the Philippine flag. This vibrant banner is not only a national symbol, but also a fascinating indicator of the country's mood. When the Philippines is at peace, the blue stripe proudly waves on top, representing calm and harmony. However, during times of conflict or war, the flag flips to reveal the red stripe above, signaling readiness to defend the nation. This unique feature showcases the Filipino spirit and the importance of national pride. The flag also incorporates a white triangle and 3 stars, which symbolize the country's 3 main geographical regions: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Every time you see the flag, it tells a story of resilience, bravery, and hope for a brighter future. This dual purpose of the flag keeps the citizens aware of their nation's status, fostering a deep sense of unity and a shared identity among Filipinos everywhere. What other flags around the world have such striking meanings? Did you know about Indonesia's magical blue flames? The Kawai Jin volcano in Indonesia is famous for its stunning blue flame phenomenon, which is truly a sight to behold. This incredible natural display happens at night when sulfuric gases from the volcano's crater ignite, creating a glowing blue fire that dances against the dark sky. The unique flames are not something you see every day, drawing in thrill seekers and photographers from all over the world. They hike to the summit, eager to capture the mesmerizing sight on camera and experience the volcano's surreal beauty up close. Watching the blue flames flicker while surrounded by the dramatic landscape of Kawai Jin feels almost otherworldly. But don't forget your flashlight. Safety is key when exploring such a volatile environment. If you're looking for adventure and something out of the ordinary, this enchanting phenomenon definitely offers an unforgettable experience. So who wouldn't want to witness nature's little wonder at Kawai Jin? Guess what truly inspires the Beetlesphere sculpture? This fascinating artwork, created by East Warner from a 1953 Volkswagen, showcases human creativity in a unique way. The Beetlesphere represents not just an artistic vision, but also a playful nod to pop culture. Warner transformed a classic car into a stunning sculpture that reflects the spirit of the 1960s and the iconic band, the Beatles. Through the use of vibrant colors and imaginative design, the sculpture invites viewers to rethink everyday objects, highlighting how art can evolve from unexpected sources. It serves as a reminder that ingenuity knows no bounds, as artists continuously find new ways to express themselves and inspire others. Displayed in various art exhibitions, the Beetlesphere connects people from different backgrounds, sparking conversations about creativity and the power of reinvention. As you admire this whimsical piece, think about the stories and ideas that inspire artists everywhere. How can you see the beauty in the ordinary around you? Prepare to be amazed by Bolivia's train graveyard. Nestled near the stunning Salar de Uyuni, this intriguing site showcases a collection of abandoned trains and locomotives left to rust in the vast desert landscape. Dating back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, these relics served as vital links in Bolivia's mining economy, transporting precious minerals across the region. However, as interest shifted and newer technologies emerged, many of these iron giants were left behind, creating a surreal scene of crumbling machinery against the backdrop of the bright salt flats. Visitors flock to this eerie yet fascinating sight, capturing photographs that tell stories of a bygone era. The train graveyard not only highlights Bolivia's rich industrial history, but also offers an opportunity to reflect on the passage of time. Who could resist a journey through this captivating blend of history and nature? Can you believe Bill Nye's amazing achievements in science? Bill Nye, the beloved figure known as the Science Guy, has made quite an impact in the world of science education. With a formal license in science, he blends knowledge with a flair for entertaining audiences. This unique approach has ignited interest in science among people of all ages, making complex topics accessible and fun. His efforts didn't go unnoticed, as he has received 3 honorary doctorates, acknowledging his dedication and contributions. These accolades reflect his commitment to promoting scientific thinking and curiosity, driving home the importance of understanding the world around us. From his popular television show to numerous public speaking engagements, Bill continues to inspire future generations to explore science. His charisma and expertise not only entertain, but also empower viewers to ask questions and seek answers. Have you ever wondered how one person can change so many lives through science? Bill Nye demonstrates that when you mix passion with education, the results can be revolutionary. Have you ever wondered what happens after death? After death, the human body starts to go through fascinating and significant changes, beginning just a week later. One of the first noticeable effects is skin blistering. As the body decomposes, gases and fluids build up inside, causing the skin to swell and sometimes peel away. This transformation is not just a gruesome detail, it has practical implications. Forensic scientists often study these changes closely to estimate the time of death during investigations. Understanding this process helps them piece together the events surrounding a person's passing. While it can be an unsettling topic, it serves as a crucial reminder of the natural cycle of life and death. The graphic nature of decay underscores how our bodies return to the earth, making way for new life. Isn't it intriguing how science helps us understand these profound changes? Let's uncover the truth about rocket mail delivery. In 1959, the United States Postal Service took a bold step into the future, attempting to deliver mail using a rocket. This groundbreaking experiment involved launching a missile from the USS Barbaros submarine, a naval vessel that showcased the heights of innovation during the Cold War. The missile carried an impressive payload of 3,000 letters, ready to reach their destinations. Within just 22 minutes, the rocket traveled a remarkable 100 miles to Florida, demonstrating the potential for rapid mail delivery. Imagine receiving your letters in a fraction of the time it takes today. While the idea of rocket mail sounded exciting, issues like reliability and safety soon led to its discontinuation. However, this adventurous project captured the imagination of many and highlighted the creative ways humans explore technology. It may have been a short-lived venture, but it laid the groundwork for thinking outside the box in mail delivery and transportation. What do you think the future holds for mail delivery? Prepare to be amazed by a thrilling hacker story. In 1986, an unsuspecting IT manager at the University of California Berkeley stumbled upon a bizarre computer usage bill that only amounted to 75 cents. Curious about this strange charge, he decided to investigate further. What he uncovered was something straight out of a spy thriller. A skilled hacker had managed to break into sensitive computer systems, stealing U.S. military secrets and selling them to the KGB over the span of 10 months. This incident took place during the height of the Cold War, a period marked by intense espionage and secrecy. The hacker's actions not only jeopardized national security, but also showcased the vulnerability of computer systems at the time. This remarkable case serves as a chilling reminder of the need for cybersecurity, especially as technology continues to evolve and new threats emerge. How can we stay secure in a digital age filled with potential dangers? Let's uncover the truth about Antarctic brain changes. A fascinating study reveals that living in a remote Antarctic station for several months can actually shrink a key area of the brain. Researchers found that the hippocampus, which is crucial for memory and learning, decreased in size by an average of 7% among the crew members. This shrinkage contrasts sharply with healthy individuals in less isolated environments who did not show similar changes. The extreme conditions of isolation, harsh weather, and close quarters may contribute to these brain alterations. It raises important questions about how extreme environments impact our mental health and brain function. Are these changes reversible, or do they have lasting effects on memory and cognition? Understanding these phenomena can help us prepare for future long-term space missions where isolation might be just as intense. What do you think about the brain's ability to adapt to such challenges? Hard to believe, but planes rest in the Mojave Desert? This unique location, known as an airplane graveyard, is a fascinating site for anyone curious about aviation. Located in California, the Mojave Desert hosts a vast collection of both commercial and military aircraft, all awaiting their next chapter. Rows of retired planes, from iconic jets to smaller aircraft, sit in the sun, creating an otherworldly landscape. Some planes are stripped for parts, while others are waiting to be recycled or restored. This desert setting is dry and ideal for preserving these metal giants, preventing rust and decay caused by moisture. The combination of natural beauty and industrial history makes the Mojave Desert a truly captivating spot for aviation enthusiasts. Have you ever imagined what stories these planes could tell? Can you imagine the angel of death? In Muslim tradition, Azrael is known as the angel of death, and he plays a significant role in the process of dying. Unlike the fearsome portrayals we often see in movies, Azrael's duty is to gently separate souls from their bodies at the moment of death. This belief reflects a deep understanding of life, death, and the afterlife within Islamic culture. It symbolizes a comforting transition rather than a harsh end. Azrael, often depicted as a serene figure, serves to remind the faithful of the natural cycle of life and the importance of living righteously. When a person is near death, it is thought that Azrael gently guides their soul, ensuring a peaceful parting. This notion can provide solace to those grieving, as it portrays death as a natural event, suggesting that a loved one is cared for as they move on to the next stage of existence. Understanding these beliefs enriches our perception of how different cultures view death and the afterlife. What other fascinating beliefs surround life's final moments? Did you know ancient Greeks shunned writing? In ancient Greece, the educational system placed a high value on memorization and oral skills. Writing was often frowned upon, seen as a sign of laziness. Socrates, the famous philosopher, argued that relying on written text would weaken one's memory. He believed that true knowledge comes from deep understanding, not just reading words on a page. This concept created a challenging learning environment for students, pushing them to cultivate their memory and critical thinking abilities. Teachers would engage students in debates and discussions, encouraging them to think on their feet. In this way, the Greeks laid the groundwork for an education system that prioritized active engagement over passive learning. This historical perspective on memory and communication raises intriguing questions about how we value different learning methods today. Are we losing something important by relying so heavily on writing? Guess what really drives down tick populations? Possums, those often overlooked marsupials, are astonishingly effective at keeping ticks in check. These remarkable creatures can munch their way through a staggering 5,000 ticks in just one season. By doing so, They play a crucial role in controlling tick populations, which in turn helps reduce the risk of Lyme disease and other tick-borne illnesses in their habitats. Ticks thrive in warm, humid environments, and their numbers can explode if left unchecked. Fortunately, possums have a unique immune system that makes them less likely to get sick from these parasites. While they may not look like the superheroes of the animal kingdom, their tireless work helps balance ecosystems and protects other wildlife and humans from disease. So the next time you see a possum, remember how much they're doing to keep our environment safe and healthy. Can you believe the amazing Pont de Gard Bridge in France? This remarkable Roman bridge, gracefully spanning the Tarn River, is truly a sight to behold. Built centuries ago, the Pont de Gard Bridge is famous for its stunning stone arch that seems to challenge the laws of gravity. As you gaze at its elegant curves and robust structure, it's hard not to appreciate the engineering brilliance of the Romans. They designed the bridge to last, using local materials that blend beautifully with the landscape. Today it stands as a testament to ancient craftsmanship and has become a popular spot for tourists and photographers alike. Imagine walking across this historic structure, feeling the weight of history beneath your feet. The bridge not only serves as a functional road, but also offers picturesque views of the surrounding scenery, making it a perfect destination for a day out. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast or just looking for a lovely spot to relax, the Pont de Gard Bridge will definitely leave a lasting impression. How remarkable is it that such a magnificent piece of history still exists today? Did you know about Tesla's door handle dilemma? Tesla's sleek and stylish, retractable door handles have caught the eye of many car enthusiasts, but they come with a significant flaw. They can freeze in cold weather. This design, aimed at enhancing the vehicle's look, has left some owners facing the frustrating experience of being locked out during chilly mornings. The situation worsens as emergency responders express their worries about safety. In emergencies, having a quick way to access a vehicle is crucial, and these handles may complicate rescues when every second counts. Critics argue that while innovation is important, it should not compromise safety or accessibility. With the growing popularity of electric vehicles, perhaps it's time for Tesla to consider redesigning these handles to ensure they function reliably in all weather conditions. What do you think? Should style or safety take priority? Surprisingly, it's a fact that spiderwebs saved lives. In ancient Greece and Rome, these delicate strands played a surprising role in medicine as natural bandages. Spiderwebs contain unique properties that make them great for healing. Their natural antiseptic qualities help prevent infections, while antifungal properties protect wounds from unwanted fungi. Moreover, spiderwebs are loaded with vitamin K, which is essential for blood clotting. Ancient healers would apply these webs to wounds, believing they would keep the area clean and speed up the healing process. Imagine a soldier returning from battle, bandaging his wounds with the very material that spiders weave. This age-old practice shows how people utilize nature's resources before the rise of modern medicine. While we now have advanced medical supplies, it's fascinating to think that a simple spiderweb once offered life-saving benefits. Discover why bingo attracts younger players too. It's surprising to learn that around 30% of bingo players are under the age of 35. This number highlights how bingo has transformed from a game typically associated with older generations to a thrilling pastime enjoyed by many young adults. The excitement of winning, the social atmosphere, and the element of chance make bingo a fun experience for everyone. Young players are drawn to bingo not only for the potential prizes, but also for the camaraderie and community feel it offers. Many bingo halls and online platforms have also embraced new themes and technology, making the game more appealing to a modern audience. From digital bingo apps to vibrant social events, there's something for everyone. As bingo continues to evolve, it proves that its charm truly is timeless, uniting people across different ages for a good game and good times. Did you know that trypophobia affects many people worldwide? This peculiar phobia causes intense fear or discomfort when individuals see clusters of small holes or patterns, like honeycombs or lotus seed pods. While it might seem unusual, trypophobia can trigger serious anxiety and unease for those who experience it. Some people may feel a chilling sensation, increased heart rate, or even nausea when confronted with these patterns. Scientists are still trying to figure out why this phobia develops. Some suggest it might be linked to evolutionary responses, where the sight of holes could remind our ancestors of dangerous or harmful creatures. Others think it could be a learned behavior from a young age. Whatever the cause, trypophobia highlights how our brains can react intensely to specific visual stimuli, reminding us just how complex our feelings can be. Believe it or not, 5 Suns switches between Spain and France. This unique island, nestled in the Mediterranean Sea, changes its nationality every 6 months, creating a fascinating blend of cultures and traditions. Picture a piece of land where residents celebrate Spanish festivals one season and French holidays the next. This unusual arrangement dates back to a treaty that was designed to maintain peace and cooperation between the two nations. As a result, locals often switch their citizenship, embracing different languages, cuisines, and customs depending on the time of year. Imagine enjoying a Spanish fiesta in summer with flamenco music and delicious tapas, and then transitioning to cozy winter evenings filled with French cheese and vin chaud during the colder months. It's a remarkable example of how borders can be fluid and how people adapt to diverse cultural influences. So next time you think of island life, remember 5 Suns, a true crossroads of 2 vibrant cultures. How did such an extraordinary arrangement come to be? This might surprise you. Whales can sleep with one eye open. Unlike humans, who fully shut down during sleep, whales utilize a fascinating method known as unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. This means that while one hemisphere of their brain rests, the other remains awake and alert. Why do they do this? Because these magnificent creatures need to stay aware of their surroundings to breathe, avoid predators, and navigate their vast underwater world. Essentially, the resting half allows them to stay partially aware, enabling them to maintain necessary bodily functions like swimming to the surface for air. Super cool, right? Some species, like dolphins, also practice this technique. So next time you think about how whales sleep, remember that they're not dozing off completely. They're always half awake, making sleeping a unique survival strategy in the ocean's depths. Prepare to be amazed by Denver's eerie Blucifer. This striking blue horse statue with glowing red eyes is a standout feature at Denver International Airport. Officially named Mustang, this massive sculpture has gained the nickname Blucifer and is famous not just for its size, but also for its controversial backstory. The artist Luis Jimenez tragically died in an accident while creating the statue, which has led some to speculate about its mysterious aura. Passengers may also notice the airport's vibrant yet chaotic murals, which add to its reputation for being surrounded by conspiracy theories. Some say the artwork hints at secret societies and hidden messages. Whether you find Blucifer unsettling or captivating, there's no denying that the blend of art and myth makes Denver International a fascinating stop for travelers. What stories are hidden in the airport's walls? Ever thought about why doors are evolving? In medieval times, castles relied on heavy ironclad doors to fend off invading forces during sieges. These sturdy barriers were essential for protection, designed to withstand not just human attacks, but also arrows and burning pitch. Fast forward to today, and the concept of a door has transformed dramatically. Modern advancements have introduced materials like lead and tungsten, specifically engineered to shield against radiation. These high-tech doors provide safety in environments like nuclear plants and medical facilities, protecting people from harmful radiation exposure. Just as castles played a crucial role in medieval defense, today's specialized doors are vital in safeguarding our well-being in various sectors. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a door can evolve from a symbol of strength to a modern barrier against invisible threats? Did you know about the secret world of left-handed folks? Approximately 10% of the global population is left-handed, making them a fascinating minority in a world dominated by right-handed individuals. It's interesting to think about how this small percentage experiences the world differently. For example, left-handers often face unique challenges like using scissors designed for righties or adjusting to computers built with the right-handed majority in mind. Only about 1% of people are truly ambidextrous, meaning they can use both hands with equal skill. This could be a handy trait in various activities, from sports to playing musical instruments. Cultural attitudes towards left-handedness have evolved over time. Once viewed with suspicion or even superstition, today left-handedness is generally accepted and embraced. It's remarkable to appreciate how diversity in hand preference can influence everything from creativity to problem-solving. So next time you notice someone using their left hand, remember they're part of a unique group and consider how their perspective adds richness to our world. Did you know New Zealand is mostly empty land? Approximately 78% of New Zealand's land is uninhabited, creating stunning landscapes that are often untouched by human activity. With a population density of only about 5.2 million people spread across its breathtaking mountains, lush forests, and picturesque coastlines, this beautiful country offers plenty of wide-open spaces. Imagine driving for miles and not seeing another person or building. This vastness allows New Zealand to shine with its stunning natural beauty, providing habitats for unique wildlife and endless opportunities for outdoor activities. Hikers can explore trails in places like Fiordland National Park, or nature lovers can admire the diverse ecosystems in the Otago region. So, whether you're trekking through the rugged terrain or simply enjoying the tranquil scenery, New Zealand's uninhabited areas show just how incredible nature can be. Imagine living in the tallest penthouse in NYC. The penthouse, soaring an impressive 1,415 feet above the bustling streets, holds the record for the highest residential space in New York City. It's not just about height. This luxurious apartment comes with a staggering price tag of over $250 million. Picture yourself enjoying breathtaking 360-degree views of iconic landmarks like Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, and the shimmering skyscrapers that define the city's skyline. With the Big Apple laid out before you, every sunrise and sunset must feel like an exclusive show just for you. This architectural marvel encompasses modern design and unmatched amenities, making it a prime example of luxury living. And while living at such heights might evoke dreams of grandeur, it also highlights the real estate trends in a city where space is a premium. Many wonder what it truly feels like to live above the clouds, where every glance out the window reveals a world bustling with energy. Could such a life inspire you to aim for new heights? Surprising truth about metabolism and body shape? It's a common belief that slim people must have speedy metabolisms, but that's often not the case. Did you know that individuals with slimmer physiques can actually have slower metabolic rates? This surprising reality stems from the fact that muscle burns more calories than fat. Muscles are active tissue, using energy even when we're at rest, while fat is more of a passive storage. Therefore, those who have a higher muscle mass generally enjoy faster metabolisms. This means that if someone appears slim but lacks muscle, they might not burn calories as quickly as someone with more muscle, regardless of their weight. So next time you think about metabolism and fitness, remember that muscle mass plays a crucial role in how our bodies use energy. Unbelievable but true. Kola super deep boreholes, amazing depth. This incredible feat of engineering, located in Russia, plunges an astounding 7.6 miles into the Earth's crust, making it the deepest hole ever drilled by humans. The project began in 1970 and aimed to explore the geothermal gradient, or how temperature increases with depth. Scientists were eager to learn more about the Earth's interior, including rock composition and seismic activity. As they drilled, they encountered unexpected challenges like high temperatures and intense pressure, which forced them to rethink their tools and techniques. Despite these difficulties, researchers discovered fascinating geological formations and even found microorganisms living in the extreme conditions deep underground. The Kola super deep borehole not only sheds light on our planet's mysteries, but also pushes the limits of our scientific curiosity. So, what else lies beneath the surface that we haven't yet uncovered? The quest for knowledge continues. Did you know flamingos have unique leg bending skills? These fascinating birds have a special way of bending their legs at the ankle, which gives them an elegant appearance while standing or wading in water. Unlike most animals that bend their legs at the knee, flamingos show off this unusual flexibility as they often balance on one leg. This quirky attribute helps them conserve body heat since standing on one leg minimizes heat loss. You might see these graceful birds in a variety of colors, from bright pink to orange, due to the carotenoids in their diet of algae and crustaceans. The bend at the ankle aids in their feeding, allowing them to sift through mud and shallow waters for food. Observing how they strut around, elegantly poised on those long, slender legs, is an amazing sight. So next time you see a flamingo, take a moment to appreciate not just its stunning color, but also the unique way it bends its legs, making it one of nature's most interesting birds. Ever thought about why Byron chose a bear as a pet? Lord Byron, the famous 19th century poet, was not just a wordsmith. He was also a rule breaker with a taste for the extraordinary. When the University of Cambridge banned dogs from its campus, Byron didn't simply follow the rules. Instead, he decided to adopt a bear as his pet, showcasing his defiant spirit and love for the unconventional. This unusual choice not only drew attention, but also solidified his reputation as a daring figure who challenged social norms. Imagine strolling through the university grounds and encountering a bear instead of the usual dog. Byron's antics didn't just entertain, they sparked conversations and pushed boundaries. His pet bear was a symbol of his rejection of societal expectations, proving that sometimes, to stand out, you must break the mold. What does this say about the rebellious nature of creativity? Discover the magic of heat art with Benjamin Shine. This talented artist has taken portrait making to a whole new level by using a surprising tool, heat. Instead of traditional ink or paint, Shine creatively molds tow, a type of fibrous material, into stunning and lifelike images. The process involves applying heat to the tow, which allows it to bend and take shape, resulting in incredible textures and visual effects that challenge our ideas of what art can be. Each piece is one of a kind, making every portrait a unique creation that reflects Shine's skill and creativity. It's fascinating to see how he transforms something as simple as fibers into striking representations of people. This innovative approach not only showcases his artistic talent, but also pushes the boundaries of modern art. Are you ready to explore this unique art form and see what heat can create? Is it really true that beaver glands flavor vanilla? Castoreum, a fascinating compound derived from the glands of beavers near their anus, has a surprising history in flavoring. While it may sound strange, castoreum was historically used in food products to mimic the flavor of vanilla, as well as raspberry and cinnamon. This natural substance contains a mix of chemicals that give it a unique scent and taste, much appreciated by food manufacturers before synthetic vanilla became widespread. The harvesting of castoreum is quite meticulous, as it involves carefully extracting the compound from the beaver's glands. Though it's less common today, castoreum can still be found in certain natural flavorings or perfumes. It opens a window into the quirky world of flavoring agents and highlights how diverse nature can be. Combining the wild with the culinary, could you imagine tasting vanilla that actually came from a beaver? Did you know Ashrita Furman broke over 600 records? This incredible feat earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records, where he holds the title for the most records ever set and broken. Since 1979, Furman has gone beyond ordinary limits, driven by inspiration from a spiritual teacher who urged him to explore the bounds of human potential. His unique achievements are anything but typical. They include slicing watermelons on his stomach in just 1 minute and climbing Mount Fuji on a pogo stick. Furman's passion showcases not just his adventurous spirit, but also his commitment to creativity and determination. Along the way, he's not only entertained the world, but inspired countless others to think outside the box. With over 600 titles, Furman continues to challenge his limits and redefine what it means to be record-breaking. What will he accomplish next? Guess what really drives fashion in medieval England? In medieval England, King Edward III took a bold step to maintain social order by banning poor individuals from wearing fancy clothing. This law aimed to prevent confusion in the rigid social hierarchy of the time. Imagine walking down the street and seeing a peasant dressed in luxurious garments meant for the wealthy. It could spark quite a bit of unrest. To enforce this, the king imposed fines on anyone who dared to defy this decree. It was a unique form of fashion policing, targeting those who might appear wealthier than their status allowed. This approach not only highlighted the strict divisions of class, but also showed how clothing could impact people's perceptions and social interactions. By controlling fashion, Edward III sought to maintain stability and reinforce the roles everyone played in society. Talk about fashion and power intertwined in history.